YouTube, y'all, we come with cops have to arrest their children. I couldn't be a cop. Like you just don't know as a parent what you get run into. Like, so you get like a call for like a car crash. You pull up to the scene, and it's like your mom, your wife, your kid. Like I wouldn't know what to do. I just crumble. Like, I just be like, what? Like, y'all ever like been through life sometimes? They be like, life just don't be seeming real. Like how am I here right now? I've been going through that a lot lately. Like, I just be like dang, cause like my 15-year-old self would not be thinking I would be doing any of the stuff I'm doing now, and or think the way I think. It's just, oh no, life be moving quick, boy. What? But y'all, we almost at 500 subscribers, man. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, share with your friends, share with your mama, share with everybody. But let's go ahead and get to the video. Welcome new people, new subscribers. Go ahead and go.
Deal with all sorts of violent and horrifying criminals in their job. But what happens when it's their own children that they have to arrest?
Dad! Get in the car. You're arrested for DUI.
On the 28th of December 2022, a witness had observed a white vehicle strike a traffic light and then quickly drive off. A part of the vehicle's bumper had fallen off in the road after the hit. Around 15 minutes after the call, police located the suspect's vehicle at a gas station across the road. But the driver was the last person they expected.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21. My dad is,
Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise I did not.
No?
The very thing 21-year-old Teresa says is that her dad is an
Who hit the pole then? Why is your bumper missing? Man, what I swear, man, look, people be lying for no reason. Nigga, we see your bumper is off, man. What are you talking about? I'm literally looking at it. Okay.
Officer with the local
PD,
possibly hoping that he'd come and get her out of the situation. But the cops at the scene are sure that things are way past that.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I hit the traffic pole. This part was hanging off already. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in...
Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No, I do not smoke marijuana universally.
Universally, smoking marijuana isn't the only part of her story that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, what?
She's saying that her bumper was already hanging off from an accident in Pennsylvania around 25 miles away, and it just happened to fall off right as another car identical to hers struck a traffic light. But Teresa has a trick up her sleeve that might just get her out of this.
Okay.
At least, that's what she hopes.
I hit a deer. I hit a deer before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over.
6-7. Do you have another unit out with you?
You call my dad? He's the sheriff's officer.
Alright, hang out.
Over the course of just a few minutes, Teresa brings up her dad over 5 times, obviously praying.
Do you think you finna get away with this because your dad's the sheriff? I swear to God. No. You're going to jail. Man, what are you talking about? Man, ain't no way she thinks she finna get out of this because your dad's the sheriff. You better calm down, boy. What is a wawa? A wawa? A wawa? What is a wawa? Wait, is this a store? Is this a comment? Do y'all know what this at? What the? A wawa?
Saying that he'll be able to find a way for her to get out of this. But before he can come to rescue her, the cops are starting to zero in on what really happened and begin to get at least some of the truth from Teresa.
Did you drive away because you're scared because you maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So way after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole? You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
You hit the traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting. If you just
Okay.
call my dad, he would tell you.
Well,
The sheriff's officer,
here's the thing. Your dad, the sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today.
In just this one short conversation, Teresa admits that she did hit something, that she's more intoxicated than they realized, and that she was texting while driving. 3 driving faults that can each come with their own punishment.
Why did you admit to the texting? I would have just been like, y'all hear that thunder? I would just been like, man, I was just driving. I looked down, my phone fell, something. You talking about, man, what? What? Why would you even admit that?
So now that the truth has come out, the detectives decide to speak with her father, John. But it turns out he's not there to help her.
What's going on?
Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter hit a traffic law.
Okay.
Oh, she did hit it there.
Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on that on the car there, I think it was like the front right bumper.
John explains that Teresa did hit a deer earlier and that the damage was on the front right bumper.
Okay.
But it was nowhere near as serious as the damage the car was currently sustaining.
Can I come out? Are you guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll see if she wants you to come out, if she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and then I'll see you guys.
Hey,
Thanks.
real dad, man, real dad, real
It
dad.
looks like Teresa isn't going to be getting the salvation she was hoping for from her dad. And just 5 minutes later, he arrives at the scene to talk with the cops.
What's up?
Big John?
So, what's she saying, like, and where the damage was there?
The boy John put us in the scene.
Tried to get some more information out of her, but and then that piece of bumper there. So, for the other one, was it just like the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no, so what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
This piece was missing, and the scratches here,
Those were all.
that's all from a deer that she.
That deer is fucking dead. What the damn! Like, see, how fast was she going?
Who's your officers? So right now, this is gonna be my call. Okay.
Deers don't be caring. That dude just be jumping out, bro.
Okay, who's your supervisor? Not that I'm just asking.
The cops who were first at the scene almost seem as though they're expecting John to try and make excuses for his daughter, and get extra nervous when he asks who their supervisor is. Obviously, there are countless examples of corruption where officers, especially those in the higher ranks, are able to use their power to prevent their family from getting into trouble. However, the officers quickly realize all he's trying to do is gather all the information on the incident so he can make a fair assessment himself. This quickly becomes evident as he checks his text messages from her to try and create a timeline of events.
I just want to show you this so you can see it. You home 10:39. What do you think? Time do you think that initial call came? Because she probably hit it and was like, "Dad, what the fuck do I do?"
Somewhere between 10:45 and 11.
That's about right.
I was talking to her, she wasn't telling us what she said all.
I mean, lying to she knows better. I'm a cop. She knows not to do that. Well, maybe she didn't even. Do you think she? I'm not lying. I'm saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll be very clear about that. But she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
However, despite John's willingness to help the officers out, the sergeant at the scene asks him not to get involved, so to guarantee the integrity of the investigation. So far, everything.
Bro's like a real dad. He's like, he just seemed like he just want to be there for his daughter. He's not biased. Hey, we love to see it.
Other than Teresa's conduct has been perfect
Let us see.
and is a great example of proper policing. So, it's back to focusing on what Teresa had mentioned earlier. She says she'd only had one drink at Applebee's, but it's starting to seem as though she may be a little more drunk than they realized. Suspicions that were only confirmed after some field sobriety tests.
And everything that happened tonight, right? I don't think that you were okay to take the operator from the vehicle.
Dad,
So,
Dad,
you got everything right.
Dad.
Hey, don't talk to me.
Dad.
Oh, your
Don't
dad's
talk
right
to
over here.
me. Hey, I can't do nothing.
You stop with this shit. Get in the car.
Let me get in the car, man.
You're arrested for DUI. Go ahead.
Have a seat.
After being forced into the police vehicle by her own dad, Teresa was driven to the police station where her blood alcohol level was tested. It came back as 0.17%, over twice the legal limit. As of this upload, Teresa is still awaiting her penalty, but has been issued a court summons for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident. Teresa's dad followed protocol perfectly, but Kenneth Adams' dad did the exact opposite when he tried to abuse his power as a commissioner to try and save his son from prison.
Tell me who I called to find out why he's in jail. You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff?
In November 2022, Kenneth Adams was pulled over for running a stop sign. But as it turns out, Kenneth was in much more trouble than he realized.
Okay.
How's it going? Good. What did I do wrong?
Okay, so the reason I stopped you didn't come to complete the stop sign?
I did.
And then you didn't have your turn signal on.
I sure did.
Okay.
I know for a fact I had my turn signal on.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised you were pulling me over, but whatever.
The officer then took his license and ran it through the system, where he would discover Kenneth had a warrant out for burglary and theft of a vehicle. All of a sudden, Kenneth becomes defensive and refuses to exit the vehicle.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle with me?
What are you doing? No, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant.
How do I have a warrant?
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant out of 7th District Court here in San Juan.
I've gone to, no, that's incorrect.
Okay, well, it's on our system right now.
Well,
I'm not going to argue with you about it. You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not, dude.
Me personally, I would look. As y'all know, y'all might not know, but I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm black. So me personally, I just couldn't talk to him. I'm like, you know what, sir? You're right. I do have. I might not even think I have a warrant. You're right, sir. I do have a warrant. Like, I promise God, I probably didn't do nothing. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Just get me back in the car. Yeah. I probably do have a warrant. Oh, no way.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
And who issued the warrant though?
The court's issued.
For what though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere, dude.
Kenneth claims that he's already been to court for his previous crimes, but the warrant still calls for his arrest. For the majority of smaller cases, the suspect is tasked with turning in the documents that prove that they've been to court and completing any classes they were made to attend by the judge. Without those documents, the court cannot confirm they attended anything. So when Kenneth forgot to turn his in, the warrant remained open, and the police had no way to tell that he had in fact been to court.
Issued October 13th.
For what?
Some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief.
That's on my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle, and criminal trespass.
Yeah, why is that floating up now?
Kenneth was taken away to the station, but this is when his father, Bruce Adams, turned up, who turned out to be the county commissioner for the local...
I ain't gonna lie, this man look racist as hell. Maybe it's the hat. I don't know. That shit look racist as hell. If I saw this,
Bruce Adams turned up, who turned out to be the county commissioner.
I know I'm fucked. Look. He's for him. He's definitely the answer. I might not even talk. He asked me something. No, but hell no. Wait, what? You talking about talk back? Yes,
for the local area. How convenient for Kenneth. Immediately after arriving at the scene, Bruce demanded to know what was going on and quickly started to show signs of corruption.
Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You already took him to jail?
They took him to jail, and I stayed here with the car.
Why?
For a warrant.
Who do I call to find out?
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
I gotta be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that? Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle.
He's already been to court over that.
You saw the warrant right there. I showed you the warrant.
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Bruce is obviously trying to abuse his position and influence the commissioner to try and...
Nah, I'm just playing. Bruce, I'm finna beat your ass. But who you talking to, boy? Who you talking to? Bruce, put a pipe down. Bruce, try me. Look. I got it on me. Bruce, who you get loud with? Is you refusing my authority?
Save his son from the law. But luckily, this officer stands his ground and refuses to cave in. Eventually, though, Kenneth was released from jail, the warrant was withdrawn, and no further action was taken against Bruce. But the officers that arrested this law student weren't as lucky. Marion Humphrey Jr., son of retired county judge Marion Humphrey Sr., was pulled over after an officer allegedly witnessed him driving dangerously. Footage shows him swerving slightly after missing his exit. Marion is lit up by the officer and pulled over. He's then told the officer witnessed him nearly wreck his car and is suspected of dangerous driving.
When did you enter yesterday? You gotta take it. Turn it back in the manual.
I'm sorry, sir. What's it? I'm trying to figure out the. You have probably laws. Yeah, because you're super nervous, so I'm trying to figure out why you're so nervous.
Nigga, you a fucking what? Police kill me with that. What do you mean? I seem super nervous, nigga. You just pulled me over. You told me to get out the car to have a conversation. Yeah, I'm nervous. Hey, what?
Being a law student, Marion asks if the officer has probable cause for pulling him over. The officer struggles to give a good answer before claiming Marion seems super nervous.
And how would you know I was super nervous if I'm in the damn... Hey, what you mean? You pulled me over because I seen you super nervous. How would you know I was super nervous in the damn car?
First of all, being nervous isn't a crime, and isn't evidence towards a crime either.
Exactly.
And secondly, Marion actually carries himself incredibly well in this situation. He complies with the officer's requests, asks why he's being pulled over, and why he's being held. He even calls his dad to listen in on the entire arrest, something the officer clearly didn't like, as he then asks to search Marion's U-Haul.
Was it bringing dogs? You gonna hurt anything? No, it's not gonna hurt anything. I promise you. We just don't want to.
Can he do that?
That's all, and I'm sorry about that. It happens. I know it happens. Honestly, I don't want you to bring a dog because I don't think that's fair to me as a citizen, as someone who. If the only thing I did was kind of like I did not almost wreck my car. If you can bring a dog, just let me look in here real quick. I'll get you down the road.
Bro, you were doing the most. Nigga, what you mean you don't like to bring a dog? Man, so why you bring the dog? Like, if you don't like to bring the dog, don't bring the dog. Like, I don't like to bring the dog. Then don't bring the dog. What the? Bro, you doing the most for what?
That's all, and I'm sorry about that. It happens. I know it happens. Honestly,
I don't like to bring the dog.
Bring a dog because I don't think that's fair to
At
me
all.
as a citizen.
All I did was go off the road a little bit. Everybody do it.
I did not almost wreck my car.
I mean,
you can bring a dog. Just let me look in here real quick. I'll get you down the road.
Bro.
I don't like to bring a dog.
Cap.
I just think that's so invasive of my rights, but you can look in here if you like to.
Thank you.
Marion does an extremely good job of eloquently showing how terrifying it can be to be stopped by the police, while maintaining a calm and respectful tone with the officer the whole time. But regardless, Marion is placed in handcuffs for over an hour while the cops search his vehicle with a dog. According to the officer, the dog smelled narcotics and alerted the officers before even entering the U-Haul.
The dog was on narcotics in the vehicle, so I detained him and he's about back for a while, search the vehicle. No, but he almost did, so that's probably comes back. And he's arresting me. He's arresting me. Give me your hand. He's arresting me, Dad. There's nothing in this vehicle. I promise you. Okay, go ahead. I didn't do anything.
Predictably, the cops find nothing in the vehicle.
Dumbass, nigga. Dumbass, man. The fuck? Man, I fucking... Dumbass, bro. I'm fucking... Ooh, man, I swear to God, boy. Y'all niggas. Ooh, boy. It boils my... Ooh, boy, it boils my blood, bro. I swear to God. I know you didn't go... I knew you was gonna find that. You stupid mother...
Marion has since opened up a lawsuit against the officers, claiming they violated his 4th and 14th Amendment rights.
Dummy.
As of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing.
Damn. That you gonna end the video just like that? Shit, I guess. I guess. Look, man, like, I hate cops who do stupid shit like that. Like, you knew there was nothing in the car. And even then, look, you could have searched it. You know you could have searched it without... Bro, I'm sorry, bro. This nigga face throw me up. This nigga face throw me up. But I swear, bro, cops just kill me, man. Man, y'all, just be safe. It's like, I can tell y'all to be safe, but at the same time, you can really not do nothing. They just throw something on you just like they did, bro. Talking about the dog smell narcotics. Where that then? Where that? Why you ain't find none? Dummy? Goofy? Fuck, man, I swear, man. If you like the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. I see y'all boys and girls next video. We out. I'm tired of these boys and girls. Let's go ahead. Bye.